Northern California Bigfoot at Santa Cruz. But you know what? Bigfoot is going through a drought just like the rest of California now.
Sure, he's in California. He's going through a drought like all Californians are.
Okay, but what was in the news? I mean, they had a heavy rainfall just recently in California. And,
that didn't do anything for the drought.
So what is this news about people with divining rods and they're hiring witches to help them out? What is a divining rod?
I don't know anything about that. All I know is the farmers in California are suffering because they're trying to feed the world and they've got no water.
And this, believe me, this affects Bigfoot because
this affects everybody.
Because you even have mountain lions coming down from the mountains to get water. Because what's the deal with that? Explain that to the folks.
Well, they're looking for water. They're looking for food. I mean, if you've got no water, you've got no food. These big cats and or Bigfoot are coming down out of the mountains, because there's no snowpack, there's no water.
And I say primarily why we're getting better footage is the trackers, but there's also, we got to admit, the element in Northern California.
Well, I think that's the reason why. I mean, you've got the trackers out there, but you're getting better footage because your Bigfoot's coming. They're coming down out of hiding.
But I mean, we can't.
They're in the search. They're searching for water.
We don't want to negate what our trackers are doing.
I'm not saying that they're not bad. They're not good trackers. The fact of the matter is that they're just getting more footage because Bigfoot's coming out of hiding. All animals are coming out of hiding. They're coming down into very densely populated areas.
Now, the test of whether we have the best trackers in the world is if they can get better footage in areas that are not California related, where there's a drought, because we're sending people to the Florida area because we have it on pretty good authority that there's areas.
Yeah, I'm sure there's.
So I think that some aspect, yes, that's true. Bigfoot are coming down more out of the mountains,
and all wild animals are coming down out of the mountains.
But that's just That's just California in general, not just Northern California. I'm sorry, the West Coast in general, and California included.
Just because of a massive drought.
Now, they don't have that drought in other areas like Texas, and we do have stellar footage of Texas Bigfoot. And Montana, has the drought affected Montana?
I don't think the drought's affected Montana, but you've got, good trackers. That's just it.
Yeah. So we can't just say that it's solely because of the...
But it's a big help.
Yeah, absolutely.